Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Morrowind, where we awake at our humble home here in Balmora. Recently, we had been exploring the southern regions of the Grazelands as we patiently wait for the construction of our stronghold to be completed. And lo, we have received an update. The first stage of my stronghold should be complete by today. So let's head over to the Great House Laevus Council Manor here in Balmora and talk to Dondos Dryler and see what the next phase will bring us. Quite foggy here today, but nothing is going to dampen my spirit as our stronghold is going to be nearing completion very soon. We are planting deep roots here in Vardenville for us with our very own estate. Let's see, Dondo should be pouting in the corner back here. Hello, Dondos. Good morning.
This one honors us. Please, speak.
Do you want to discuss your stronghold? Indeed I do. When you are ready to improve your stronghold, you will need to find some business to engage in, such as farming or egg mining. Say on. I believe there are several egg mines near your stronghold, Laevus. Unfortunately, the only one that is on the land you purchased is the Shurden Rapley mine, which is blighted. Yikes. If you cure the Quama Queen in the Shurden Rapley mine and recruit some miners, you will have a profitable business for your stronghold. Okay? Tell me about the mine. It's just across the River Odai from your stronghold. The queen there is blighted. If you need scrolls of cure blight, try speaking with Hetman Abel Mawia in Nisus or Perlet Rostorarard in Sadrith Mora. Actually, I do believe I have a cure blight on other spell. It's like called Vivek's Breath or something like that. We will double check that before we head out. Let's talk about recruiting some miners. In House Lalu, we always have a shortage of egg miners, but this gives us the opportunity to recruit miners from the other houses. There are usually some unemployed miners in Nisus and Tel Aerun. Go to either of these cities and ask around. Ah, I see, so we don't have very many egg miners in House Lalu, so we're going to poach miners from the other great houses. Excellent. So, there are usually some unemployed miners in Nisus and Tel Aerun. Go to either of these cities and ask around. Okay, so it seems like... Can I go to both cities or one city? I'm not sure. Well, before we head out, let's check to see that we have a Cure Blight on other spell. I think it's called Vivek's Breath. Vivek's Kiss? Tears. That's on Self. Touch. Cure Blight and Common Disease on others. On Touch. That's an amazing spell. It's only 10 magicka? If I recall correctly, this is the spell we learned by touching Vivek's mask over in Nisus. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but okay, so we have that. So now we need to find where the mine is. So let's head over to our manor, our estate, and then let's poke around until we find the mine. Oh, this is so exciting. The epic stronghold completion music is playing right on cue. We might have to build a road here. Or maybe we don't want easy access to our estate. Something to ponder. So last time we came here, there was an orc and a construction screw building the manor with all sorts of scaffolding as construction was ongoing. Ooh, and looks like the construction is now complete. I'm not actually sure. Can I go in there? Rethan Manor. You know, I'm gonna wait to go in there. So, let's see. Where is this mine? The Sheridan Replay mine is just southeast of my stronghold, across the Odai River. So, across the Odai River. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Ah, this must be it. Alright, so there might be blighted creatures in here, and we're gonna have to take them out. I do not want any blight inside my egg mine. I'm sure that will lessen my profits. So the workers are not too troubling, however the warriors, if there are any, especially if they're blighted, might cause us some problems. So we are bubbling and we are sneaking. And let's explore our very own Quama colony. And we can get rid of these foragers as they're easy to replace. So, does a blighted queen lay blighted eggs? These seem healthy, as far as we know. There's another forager, and there's a warrior. Let's see if that warrior is indeed blighted. He is. I am sorry. Now, he looks like a Quama forager, but look, you can see the little tail at the bottom there. It's just the forager kind of grew a shell and kept on growing. This worker blighted is diseased. Well, okay. I'm going to take them both out. No disease or blight in my mind. Apologies. These eggs look healthy, as far as we know. Let's see, there's another warrior over there. Does this just loop around? This worker is healthy? And that just loops around, okay. Let us inspect this other warrior. Yeah, it's like the Quama forager kept growing and then grew a shell all around it. See where the tail is? And this one's blighted as well. Sorry. And we have disease worker. Yikes. And another disease worker. And a blighted warrior. Oops. Alright. Clean up this mess. Alright. And here is the Quama Queen. She doesn't seem to be blighted, but apparently she is. So, Vivek's Touch. Cure Blight on touch. Alright. Relax, Queenie. I'm here to help you. There we go. Oh, isn't she beautiful? She is gorgeous. She is a money maker. Alright. I cured the blighted Quamaqueen in the Sheridan Replay mine. Excellent. So now I need to look for some unemployed miners in Nisus and Tel Arun. If I can, I should draw experienced miners away from House Redoran or House Talvani. Alright, so I guess the first place, let's see where we are. Where are we? We are here on the Odai Plateau. Let's see. Let's go to Laoad and see if we can get a boat to Nisus. That sounds like a plan. I'll see you soon, Queenie. Keep laying those eggs. Basically, laying gold for me. Alright. It's a rather small mine, but you know what? I'm just getting my estate going here. So, hello, worker. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good start to a good day. Alright. No blight or disease on my mind. Let's see. I need to go west. Just gonna wash off that cuddle. Ah, refreshing. And we'll just run around and go to Laoad. And of course, the obligatory cliff racers are out and about. Ooh, that was pretty high. And I think we're pretty good on netch leather. Netch leather. So we'll leave that netch alone. And yes, nothing draws a crowd, like a murder of cliff racers. Knew I didn't get him. Ooh, is that a drug? Is that a drug? It is a drug. In this very shallow water. Alright. Can't have drug swimming around the Odai River near my estate, now can I? Grab that racer plume. Is that a fish? Ow. Tiny fish. I hope you're happy. Another one. Drurg. Let's listen to the nature sounds of the Drurg. Come on, make the noise. Oh. Thank you for the wax. Ooh, hello, Betty Match. Alright. Kinda glad that we've cleared the area of... what was his name? Velfred the Outlaw? Yeah, that guy. I don't want a bunch of outlaws pirating near my manor. In fact, maybe I should build a little dock on the coast here. Love to own a couple of ships. I wish I could sail this ship. Now that it's cleared of smugglers. Ow! Oh, clever girl. Snuck right up on me. It was your last mistake. Alright, next stop, Laevus. Let's just... Ah, excellent. Hello, madam. Seem to be stuck.
How are you?
I am good, Madam Bellini. How are you? I was hoping to convince you to travel to Nessus. Come on. Oops. Did not mean to intimidate you. Yeah, now she really doesn't like me. That's alright. Excellent. Come on. Perfect. Alright, to Nessus, please. And you don't go to Nessus. You go to Narmak, though. Let's see, we need to go here. No, we need to go here. Well, Narmak is definitely closer. We'll go to Narmak. Hopefully Narmak, the shipmaster at Narmak, will take us to Nessus. Still raining. Hello, Vavelli. How are you, my dear? I was hoping you could take me to Nessus. Please? Ooh, I love feistiness. I mean, if it was easy, it wouldn't be interesting, now would it? To Nessus, please. And you only go to Caerulus and Laevus. I need to go here. For some reason, you skip Nessus and go all the way to Caerulus. That's interesting. So, let's see. How far am I from Balmora? Here's the plan. I'm going to go to Caerulus and then cast... Actually, I can probably cast Divine Intervention and go to the Nessus Imperial Fort because they have a shrine there. But am I too close to Moonmouth? Or even Buckmouth? Oh, I'm too close to Buckmouth. Okay. We are going to travel to Caerulus.
What do you want, Outlander?
Tell Manny, it's good to see you. How are you, my dear? See how boring that was? You don't happen to go to Nessus? No. You go to... Wow, you go all the way to Dagenfell, though. Oh yeah, I guess we are pretty close. From there to there. It's pretty close. A quick jaunt along the Sea of Ghosts. Alright, so we want to cast Divine Intervention. We're going to play a little teleportation roulette, and hopefully we land in Nessus at the Imperial Fort. 3, 2, 1, go! Huzzah! Hello, sir. Welcome, Laevus. I'm Delgrodush. You're in the village of Nessus. If you're a pilgrim, you're probably looking for the Mask of Vivek at the Nessus Temple. Otherwise, I can help you find what you're looking for. Actually, what I'm looking for is some unemployed miners. Maybe you know some rumors about that. They've sealed off the egg mine. Actually, they have not sealed off the egg mine because I've already cured that Kwama Queen of Blight. Did I not? Hey, you're the one who cured the queen, right? The entire town is thankful. Yes, that was me. Now, about these... about these unemployed miners. Maybe you don't know. That's okay, let's check at the trade house. See, this is the barracks, if I remember correctly. Yep, the Legion barracks. Here's the trade house. Very interesting looking building, I think. It has little horns, spikes coming out. They have some very large and interesting crustaceans and insects here in Morrowind. Kind of glad they're no longer here. Let's see, let's talk to the innkeep. Maddock, how are you, my friend? What can I do for you, Master Thief? Ah, that's right, he is in the guild. Let's see, do you happen to know anything about some unemployed egg miners? Bilsa and Darum said she heard a group of smugglers talking about a transshipment point in a cave up on the coast in Westgash. All she could catch was that it was north of Coal Cave in the Odai River, and that it was near a natural bridge of rock that arched over the water. Interesting, must be a smuggler's den. We might have actually already cleared that out. The elite of Morrowind may not have all the armor and equipment you need as an adventurer, but don't overlook precious stones or fine jewelry and clothing. To the right merchant, those items can be worth more and be more easy to carry than some heavy iron armor. True enough. Ashland and Maddock camps are groups of small portable huts. Yes, they are called yurts, I believe. But interesting information, however, I don't see anything about recruiting unemployed miners. Are you a miner? You are a pilgrim of the great house Laevus. Yes, I've heard what Bilsa and Darum has been saying. Of course there are smugglers on the west coast. When was that ever news? Indeed. Indeed, sir. Good point. Do I have to
You seem like very good
look for
company.
miners? Oh, hello. Oh, it's a poor slave down here. Utadik. Do I have to look for miners? And ask them if they want employment? Ooh, maybe I have to go to the Nisus egg mine and literally poach them as they're working. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Pants. I remember you.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Hentus Yurster Numu. Let's see. Not too many topics. She's a general merchant.
Under sun and sky, Outlander.
Ashapulu
We
Shand.
greet you warmly.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Let's have a little chat. Do you know any rumors about some unemployed egg miners? No? No, you don't. Are you a miner? You're a farmer. That's close, but not what I'm looking for. You're a farmer that has pretty good speechcraft skill. I feel like I missed something. Back to the journal. Dantos Dryler told me that there are some unemployed miners in Nisus and Tel Eru. If I can, I should draw experienced miners away from House Redoran or House Talfani. Oh, are you a miner? Ziba Benemit. Clothier. Do I have any cruft to sell? I do not, apparently. I've already talked to some of the soldiers. What is this place? Arv's Drellin, an old Velasi tower. Probably not going to be a solution to our problem. Ooh, what's in here? Cave dwelling. Knock knock. Excuse me, madam. Do you happen to be a miner? You are. Excellent. How can I persuade you to come work for me instead? Trade as a miner. I am a miner. Usually here in Vardenfell, being a miner means you're an egg miner. Scrib jerky and jelly, Quama eggs, and Quama cuddle are the basis of our Vardenfell economy. Yes, there are more valuable resources we take from the mines. Raw ebony, glass, drug wax, daedra skin, daedra heart, diamond, ash salts, and so forth. That's good work too, but it's the egg miners that feed Morrowind and bring cash from all over the Empire. Yes, I would like you to feed my estate and bring cash from all over the Empire to my estate. How do I make that happen? Perhaps she's employed? Let's see, what else have we here? Door to nowhere. I'm gonna carve out a future cave for people to live in. Lasamzi cave dwelling. I don't think we need to go in there. What's this place? Another cave dwelling? Or a future cave dwelling? Well, let's barge in on some folk. Oh, that's Shand. We already talked to him. Let's barge in on some folk. And there he is. And see if they are unemployed egg miners. Hello, madam. You're a farmer. Frustration mounting a little bit. Let's go Shishara Hut. Hello, sir. Hinamu Shishara. What is your background? Egg miner. Hello, sir. Are you happy with your current employer? Perhaps I can convince you to come work for me in my estate. Quama. Ooh, let's get a little review of the Quama, since we now own a colony. Quama colonies, also known as egg mines, are inhabited by the following varieties of Quama: Queen, Warrior, Worker, Forager, and Scrib. The Quama Queen is huge, bloated. The Quama Queen is the huge bloated Quama that produces the nest's eggs. They are too large and fat to move, and all their needs are attended by Worker Quama. The Quama Warrior defends the Quama colony, tunnel, and chambers. Warriors are aggressive and dangerous. The Quama Worker digs the colony's tunnels and chambers, and tends the queen and the eggs. Workers are unaggressive, but not completely helpless. The Quama Forager scouts the surface of the land and natural underground passages, searching for suitable locations for new colonies and hunting for prey. Foragers are aggressive, but not very dangerous. The Scrib is a late larval form of the Quama. Crushed Scribs produce a nutritious but sour-tasting gelatin with modest magical properties that the natives eat with gusto. Thank you for the review. How about you come work for me now? Not sure. I feel like I've missed something. Let's check these huts over here. You are the pants man. Or the pants stealer. You are a farmer. We've already spoken with you because your disposition is at 100. Yaha's hut. Knock knock. Hello, madam. Are you a disgruntled egg miner?
How are you?
You are a farmer. Well, might as well chat you up since we're here. Make barging on you more fruitful. Yeah, I don't think anybody has any information for me that solves my problem. Right on. Let's see. Now, over this little hill is that little estate. There it is. Vabdis hut. We solved that little murder mystery involving the land deed for the Legion. I don't think she was a farmer. Her husband was. Maybe we should check in with her. Dinadad hut. Excuse me, madam. Hello. You are another farmer. I wonder which crops you tend to out here. Because apparently you cannot find any disgruntled or experienced egg miners. Alright, sorry to bother you, madam. We have Abel Mawi's hut. This is the Hetman, I believe. That has the Cure Blight scrolls. Yes. Right. Yes, he does. There it is. Scroll of Davir's Blessing. Cure Blight on target. It's an AE spell. An area effect spell. Do we have anything to sell while we're here? Not really. Anyway, sir. Maybe you have some information. You do not. Alright. I feel like I've missed something. I might have missed some quest text. I'm pretty sure I clicked on all the blue words when I was speaking to Dondos. Well, you know, let's pop into the mine and see if we can poach some employed miners. I'm sort of out of ideas. Did I go up here already? I did. Hello, I'm the hero of this here mine.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Yes, you might remember that I cured the Quama Queen of Blight. Apparently you do remember that disposition. How about you come work for me? We can get another review of the Quama colony. It's pretty quiet right around Nisus, especially for a questing hero like yourself. But out to the east are a bunch of bandit caves. Might be some loot and bandits there that be easy pickings for someone like you. I'm actually interested in recruiting you to be my miner. Seems I am striking out everywhere. I must have missed something.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
May you find me some miners to recruit. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna pause here and see what I've missed. Be right back. Okay, it seems that in the Morrowind graphics and sound overhaul, there seems to be a bug. Because this place, which we've explored already, is supposed to lead to a miner. So, unfortunately, the only way to solve this problem is to use the console. Nisus Tansu Mirin Cave Dwelling. Ah, see? This is supposed to be a door to Nisus, from Nisus. Hello, greetings. How are you, my good sir? You have a very private cave dwelling, I must admit. Let's make a little chit-chat, shall we? Let's see. Rumors, advice, secrets, lore. I want it all. Since you're here, you should take a look at the Mask of Vivek. Yes, I already have. Want to cure a Blighted Queen, but don't have the Cure Blight spell? Yes, you can get a scroll from the Hetman. The two criminal guilds here are the Kmonatong, the Native Criminal Syndicate, and the Thieves Guild, the Imperial Upstarts. The Kmonatong accepts only native Dunmer. The Kmonatong has sworn to exterminate the Outlander-dominated Thieves Guild. Yes, I wish them good luck with that, because I've already dissipated them. Their threat from the Thieves Guild? Here we go. Recruit some miners. Yes, I am an egg miner, and I'm looking for work. What do you ask? Or why do you ask? I need miners in the Shurdan Rayplay mine. I heard that the Shurdan Rayplay mine was going to open again, despite the bandits and the blight. First time I'm hearing of the bandits. I will serve you and your house faithfully. I will be at the mine with my crew in a few days. Excellent, so this guy has his own crew. And he's agreed to be our miner. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What does the journal say? I found a miner who will work for me in the Shurdan Rayplay egg mine. Now, can I go to Tel Arun and get two miners?
Find me
or am I done with this quest? I'm actually not sure. Alright, Elasor, I shall see you soon in my mine. Now, the exit door works. See? That's supposed to go into his house. Alright, mystery solved. So, let's see. I think I might be done. I don't know why I need two sets of miners. So, let's recall back to Balmora and check in with Dondos. Hopefully that will satisfy Dondos. Otherwise, we have to make a trip to Tel Arun. Dondos, I returned, sir. Hello? Hello?
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Do you want to discuss your stronghold? I do. Your stronghold is now helping House Ladu with business and trade. I will give the orders to begin the next phase of construction. Excellent. It seems we have met all requirements. Let's see. Egg mining may not be glamorous, but it's good, steady business. You may come to appreciate it in time. I think I appreciate it already. You've recruited some miners, and the Shurdan Rayplay egg mine should give you some steady income. Excellent. Alright, it looks like we are in phase 2 of the construction of our stronghold. So what do we do until that stage is complete? I think we are going to, let's see, we basically explored this whole section up into just about the Zainab camp. So why don't we continue exploring the Grazeland? It is a rather beautiful area, and I've really enjoyed the exploration so far. So next time we'll continue with that. Until then, safe travels.